My son and I recently threw an immensely epic dinner party for a holiday. And we cooked for 3 days, which necessitated I don't know how many grocery runs. Probably at least 20 hours of cooking, I would say. And yeah, it was a lot. It was so much that by the third day, my feet were like starting to swell, and I was like, I can't do anymore. My husband did countless rounds of dishes. And why did we do this? Because our son is an incredible chef. He's really amazing. He made a 12-course dinner menu all on his own, planned everything out, and I sous chefed for him. This has been a long process in the making. I started cooking a lot when he was about 2 years old, and so he grew up watching me cook, watching me make things from scratch. That said, so did his older brother. His older brother can basically make cucumber salad, macaroni and cheese, and the odd packet of ramen. This one, however, decided, yeah, I like this a lot. So this became one of his passions. Now, I say that to say just because you do something or plant it in the house, not all of your children will pick it up. My older son has different passions that he knows a whole lot about. This one didn't really stick. This is why it's so important to expose your children to a whole range of hobbies and passions and to have them see you having these passions. Because the more you show them, the more opportunities you have that something will stick. It might not be your passion that they stick to. You can show them other people's passions as well. So even if you and your child don't seem to share a lot of interests, you can be interested in finding their passions and finding other people who will inspire them. I think sometimes we think our kids' passions have to come from us, and they don't. Sometimes they come from themselves. Sometimes they will come from your family. And sometimes they will come from a stranger you meet who happens to drop the odd bit of knowledge that plants a seed in your child. So any which way that they get that passion growing is healthy. Because passions and hobbies, while they may become careers, the most important part is they build self-confidence. They help kids build resilience. Because where you have a passion is where you're willing to take a few knocks and get back up again. I saw that this week with my son as he cooked. Oh boy, we burnt some cookies. I didn't soak some bulgur correctly. He tried to do some chocolate dipping, but wound up with a completely separated mess. We were making shish kebabs, and we had gotten new meat skewers, and all of the meat fell off the skewer while we were cooking it. It was mistake after mistake after mistake, and the entire evening was absolutely glorious and epic. And this is the true gift of finding your passion, is that you will meet challenges over and over and over again. And if you have enough passion, you will have enough gas in the tank to get over those bumps. I remember when my son was younger, and he would make the first mistake cooking, and before I could even see it, the dough would be in the garbage bin, all because he had forgotten to put salt in it. Over the years, here he is throwing his own 3-day dinner party, making mistake after mistake after mistake, and grinning ear to ear almost the entire time. Passions are protective. They also help us grow. That's what's so great and why I'm so passionate about your kids having passions.